Everton FC vs Aston Villa 10th of the 9th 2011 SelMckenzie Selzer-Mckenzie. Author D.Selzer-McKenzie. Tip: win for Aston Villa. In the next match of the fourth round of the English Premier League, two teams which belong to the other group after the degree of difficulty seen objectively meet. They have been between the 5th and 10th place in the last seasons mostly. It is how like the two. The detail also points that into the Lust has played 3 seasons in their mutual duels, drawn only even 4 times, and is exactly parking the Goodson the last time, this having been in April this year. The beginning, 10th of the 9th 2011. 16. The result 2-0, which perhaps also was expected at that time, but the number of the obtained goals has been really surprising, since these two teams play very tightly and not extremely effectively. This one refers primarily this under the leadership of Coach Moyes already for a couple of seasons of Everton to the team, particularly for the dear favourites when an unpleasant opponent is valid. With an uncomfortable game against one of the teams from the lower table party Aston. This also has been the case in the second round when they have been defeated by the climber QPR with 1-0 on its stadium, but exactly be able to do it so. This has happened because of its old problem, and to be more precise, the very bad realisation mainly. However, the luck was at their side 2 weeks ago again when they have celebrated to guest with Blackburn with 1-0. But also they have this hit and the judicial additional time obtained, and to be more precise overtime while their goalkeeper Howard has caught even 2 penalty kicks in front of that. Having left go-getters Yakuba and Beckford and defenders Jobo in the meantime during Goodson, 2. If we already mentioned type eta, here's to the London club Arsenal changed on the last day of the transfer time. Wanting to on the other hand the shirt of Everton carry 2 very good players. Midfield players Strength and goal-getters Struck up to the end of the season, who will enter Real Madrid or the Argentine Tigres. But since Coach Moyes does not like great changes, they should start the game from the bench with an Aston Villa anyway. Expected list: Overton, Howard, Neville, Jagielka, Distin, Baines, Haitinger, Osman, Rodwell, Fellaini, Cahill, Anichep. Pray 365. 100% to €100 exclusive bonus. Award-winning bookmaker. The guests from Birmingham come undefeated teams as one of 8, in the first 3 rounds of the Premiership into the Goodson Park. But since they've credited 1 point each against Fulham to guest and at home against Wolverhampton, they are on the 7th place at the moment. They have, by the way, credited the only triumph in the second round when they've coped with the team of Blackburn with 3-1 on their stadium. The goals have obtained all 3 attacking players, Abgon-Lahore, Heskey and Bent. Against the Wolves, but already its strength has been lost, and he coach already has McLeish announced that also he will send a go-getter on the bench against the firm Everton, who has a very strong middle row. This probably will be for the experienced Heskey, during which the opportunity could get young Albrighton from the first minute. To be expected has also that into the start list another 2 new players who has come from Tottenham are there, and but right defender Hutton and midfield player of Gina. It is expected by them actually that they've gone young and McCown, this one to QPR or the Greek Olympiacos, replace as well as possible. The young midfield player Hogg deserted, who will gain his playing experience at his Weightless 10. Watford also has the villains. Ireland is weak furthermore, too, and should remain at the bench again. Expected list: Aston Villa, Given, Hutton, Dunn, Collins, Warnock, Albrighton, Gina, N, single quotes Ogbia, Petrov, Agbon-Lahore, Bent. The coaches are noted for it. They themselves meet the same qualities at this meeting: 2 teams that they do not risk much. Their duel then should not be at all exaggeratedly dynamic and attractive at the beginning of the season. 2. The tip is somehow also there for the most real with few goals.